Just been cleaning up parts of the magneto. Bit of problem with the coil. In fact, from the core to the HG output, it's open circuit. Just checked it on the meter. It wasn't a bit grubby here, and I cleaned it up. Actually, have put both probes on this output for the HT here, and I've got 0 ohms on the meter, so that is electrically clean. Yeah, so that's going to be a problem. I think I need to source a new coil. And I've got a feeling, I know sometimes I've had mixed views on whether to buy the cheap ones off eBay or not, but I think this particular size isn't available on eBay. It's slightly larger, I think, but I need to check that anyway. I actually noticed on the points box, because this engine was off a lawnmower in Atco, it's actually got Atco stamped in the points box there. Condenser looks different. I wonder if that's an original. So I wonder if the one I had in my other Villiers, the Mark 11C, might have already been a replacement. But I don't know, I'm not too sure. That's that. Yeah, so I need to sort out something with this coil. And take it from there. I'm working on the magneto. What I need to do is see if I can make this smaller coil fit. This one's quite a bit larger. So I'll have a look at that then. Yeah, I think that's about all I've done at the moment. Right, I've cleaned all the internals of the engine and reassembled. I was going to remove the piston, but after moving the split pins each side the gudgeon pin, it just wouldn't budge. Tried various methods and I couldn't get it to move. I didn't really want to put too much force on it, so I've left it as it is and just put new split pins in. Well, I got the engine on its stand all secure now. Got the tank supports on. Just need to put some washers each side of the tank. Try and level it out a bit so it's even. Yeah, so that's alright, I think. So I've sorted out the coil and the magneto, that's all good now, and the HT lead, I think. So magneto's on next, then the cowling, and I think I'll strip the carb and clean all that out and carry on from there. Right, that's the coil. It's now securely fitted in there. Just use some washers. Seems to be okay. I've just got to solder up this lead here, which goes to the primary of the coil in the points box. Yeah, put a bit of extra bracing on the frame. But yeah, it's coming on. All the tank's securely fitted now. Some washers and spring washers in there each side. That feels good. Yeah, so coming on. So what I've got to do now is get this soldered up, get the back plate on, and flywheel, I think. Yeah, and the back of the armature plate's cleaned up nicely as well. Quite pleased with that. Right, I've soldered up the low tension lead to the primary of the coil. Coil's nice and secure with these washers in it now, so I've just got to try and find the screws and screw this back plate to the engine. I also spent a bit of time cleaning up the carb. The original fuel line is no good. That's quite leaky, so I have to replace that. Got the tap off the old fuel line, that's on the tank now. And other bits I'm cleaning are in here. Bear with me for a second. This carb was extremely hard to strip down, and it's still not complete yet. Still more to do. The float chamber was a nightmare to remove. I don't know if it was just the old gasket had gone all funny, or someone had used some sort of sealer on there. Right, that's the flywheel on, and the points gap checked, which seems to be spot on. So I don't know, I think I'll get the carb cleaned up a bit more now and get that all back together.
Well, that seems to run quite well. I've got a gap there I need to sort out of exhaust, so it's a little bit noisier probably what it should be. Yeah, One big problem I did have with the magneto was that the one of the screws in the points box should have had like a little rubber bush on it, and that was missing. So I had a short there. It took me a little while to work that out. But yeah, quite pleased with it. It is designed, or was rather built rather I should say, on this stand, which does look a bit crude. That's the idea. But yeah, quite like it. A bit rough and ready and tatty, but I'm quite pleased with that. So yeah, I might even actually keep this. I did say originally I was going to make another stand, but I don't know, I might keep that as it is. Seems to be alright. Need to sort out spark plug cap. I had to also modify the connection where the HT lead goes into the, or touches the HT output of the ignition coil, because it didn't line up. Yeah, I don't think there's much else. This exhaust, I've had to steal off my Villiers Mark 1 midget, because it didn't come with an exhaust and it was extremely loud before, so to sort something out to get a replacement for that one. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I think I mentioned earlier on that I had infloat on the crank. The gasket that's between the two crankcase halves, I don't really think it'd be any thinner, but it's still there, so I don't really do much about that. But it's quite a lot, it's quite excessive. There's no up and down movement there. The other thing, I haven't put the air filter back on. It's like a wire mesh filter, and it is damaged in one place, and there's a few loose wires, so I don't really want to risk them going into the engine. So yeah, that's it, and thank you very much for watching.